What's up, y'all? It's Manwell from Group 1 Crew, and I get the privilege of reading from Ephesians 4, verse 29 and 30, and just giving you my take on it. It says, "Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. And do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit by the way you live. Remember, He has identified you as His own, guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption." It's, seemingly two verses that are two different topics. Verse 29, talking about don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful to encourage others. It hits home as an artist, and as many artists, if you were to speak to them one-on-one, where we'll read a review, we'll read something that we see online, a tweet or something on Instagram, and I don't think people know when they leave comments how much it actually affects us. But there are times where I'll find myself doubting everything that the Lord's doing in my life because of one thing I read online. It's caused me to even have to stop looking so much and being so into social media, because it affects you. The things that we say affect the people who hear them. And so it's encouraged me to really think about what it is that I'm saying to whomever. It doesn't matter if it's somebody that I'm close to, or even to the smallest things of giving an opinion about something that my opinion wasn't even asked for. I realize a lot of times I say things without thinking, and it comes off in a negative manner. So it's made me really think, man, let everything I say be something that breathes life. Me and my wife now, we don't speak any type of negativity over our careers, over each other, any small thing, even in joking. So I think it's one of those things where I feel like if you sit down and think about it, if you really pay attention to the things that you say, make sure that every word, every opinion that comes out is one that breathes life. Even if something that you don't like speak about something that within that is something that you can be positive, whether it's somebody said, "Hey, do you like this song?" Be like, "Hey, it's probably good for someone." You know what I'm saying? Something. But keep it like that. And I just wanted to challenge you that. Try your best to see the awesome in everything, because the great thing about it is that the Lord sees beauty in everything. In those things that we would call ugly, He sees beauty in it, And in verse 30 it says, "Do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit by the way that you live. Remember, He has identified you as His own, guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption." I think that plays out on how you act on verse 29. If you do bring death through your tongue, if you do tear down instead of build up, I feel like that's going to grieve the Lord's Holy Spirit, only because He made us. He made us, and to speak ill of one of His creations would break any father's heart. So I encourage you guys. I love you so much. Have a good day.